So, for organizations who are bought into what we are talking about and want to reimagine the future solution for enabling employee performance in a AI-enabled organization, where should they start? What should they be thinking about today so that when the tsunami hits, they are ready to support the organization to transform and keep the performance at a good, healthy level? Because change is going to disrupt the performance landscape.
You got to start with pretty clear objectives about what it is you're trying to fix, and also start with the business problems you're trying to solve for. If you can't attach your efforts, your budgets, your tools, to specific business problems that you can then kind of track and measure, and then talk about hopefully continuous improvement on, you're going to really struggle. So don't get excited about the tech for tech's sake, and don't necessarily listen to the hype that the marketing and sales people basically wrap around that tech. Spend time with your business leaders talking through what pain are they feeling relative to their people and how would they like to see that changed. And I think the other thing is that when you start to get into tool selection, there is a lot of faff. So basically engage with experts in the space, do your own research. Yes, look at things like G2 and Capterra. Those are online websites that do compare and contrast stuff. There's a group I work with called SSR, which is all about software selection. Or reach out to experts like us, that basically can help guide you based on our years of experience. You have to, when it comes to AI, emphasize data and ethics. It's really critical. The legislation around this, developing around this, especially the EU AI Act, is extraordinarily clear and looks very similar to the GDPR legislation that says, if we can't see transparently into the AI systems that you're engaging with, and we don't understand your intent, or your intent is unclear, and data, for whatever reason, is potentially at risk in terms of the way it's being shared in certain ways, we are going to have a real problem. And that the fines can, I think, be up to 17% of total annual revenue for the company if for whatever reason they're found to be in breach, if you will, of the AI Act. And then you have to foster a culture of continuous learning. You really need to kind of push yourself, especially, and your people, into things like LinkedIn Learning. Please embrace it and get involved. It's not boring technical stuff. It's actually quite fun to watch, and you can immediately apply it, to these models. And then the last thing I would say simply is begin small. Just kind of like keep it doable so you can measure every aspect of it, and then scale gradually once you actually start hitting success. Those would be sort of like my initial thoughts on that.